Him and his brothers.
Oh wow.
Let's make it a family thing.
Peter out of my book of rhymes.
But I drew a mug.
God, I like drew a mug. Nigga, you know,
I was so proud of
I
you.
vaguely remember something like that, but nah.
Nah, I'm just telling you.
Rolling. Oh, we've been rolling, by the way.
Oh,
I mean,
thanks, Socks.
Like, so Socks, hello, matrika. Shut up. So what, are we shoot? Oh, we gotta
We're
wait.
good. We're rolling though. We're rolling. We're actually braiding tape. Yeah, fix. Do the thing though. Do your thing.
So we can start? Is it
I don't know why this guy like doing that stuff. Why you gotta look at the camera and shit like? For what?
It's in front of me.
I'm in front of you, but you don't do that shit to me.
You're not really in front of me, you're on my side.
Shit, okay.
Like a side piece. Continue anyway.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're watching this. It's the Semausu podcast.
The smells.
Episode
We in the house.
5. Ah, you got it right, Peter. Well done.
I did though.
I think
Thank you.
I think we should call it the plead the fifth, because clearly there's gonna be a lot of denial in this episode, especially from this man.
This man is going to deny a lot of things. But if you were, seriously, if you were part of the events that we're about to describe,
please let us know.
And you just let us know. Because Peter has been out here telling us stories.
What stories?
So, well, first of all, you talked about this night market you went to.
Yeah, so we're gonna start off with Peter. How was your week leading up to the events of yesterday?
Before the night market, though.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Because there was some interesting stuff that went down this week. I mean,
What, during the week?
During the week,
Okay.
yeah. You had a good week.
No, I wouldn't say I had a good week. I had a very... my week was challenging. But, yeah, it was actually... You know what? It was interesting. I'm not even gonna lie. It was an interesting week.
Okay.
You know, I think a few things happened this week. We had the whole trial with Khatema. What's his name? Masilo. Tabo Masilo. For those who don't know, that was like he was a young man who murdered a little girl and stuff. So now they are waiting to what you call it.
They were trying to hand him a sentence.
Yes. So, but they chose not to do the death. They didn't choose the death penalty.
Okay.
Right. So, you know, there was a lot of mixed emotions. Like when you go on Twitter, you got a lot of people saying a lot of things. You go on Facebook, people were very disappointed about it.
You're disappointed with the fact that he didn't get the death penalty.
Yeah, because the judge said he will consider any other punishment other than the death penalty.
Okay.
Because you know, the lawyers were good, man. What I read was that they were saying that because he had no father figure in his life, he had a problem with learning, growing up, and all this stuff. And
neither of those are like excuses for murder, but go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. So, when I looked at it, I was like, man, I had a lot of mixed feelings. Here it is, an eye for an eye. Situations, but at the same time I was like, man, but certain things like this, they always lead to the death penalty. What is that? And then I caught a couple of stories where women were saying, what does that say to women, that it's okay, as a guy it's okay to murder a woman and get away with it? And those were like the tweets that were coming out. And then I was like, man, a mother's love is also something that plays like really well into this, because she had a lot of compelling arguments about when she talked.
Who's this? The accused? Not the accused, but
yes,
she's guilty. So like the guy's mom.
Yeah, and I mean, man, she was with the son the whole way. Like, it's a testament of a mother's love and stuff, knowing that your son did these things, but you're still standing up for him. And I was just like, man, it was different, But yeah, man, it was a lot of stuff like that, a lot of mixed emotions. I was like, man, you can't really say because a father. I know a lot of people who didn't have fathers growing up, but they came out all right. I know a lot of people who had learning disabilities. Some had both, they still came out alright. But I was just like, you know, the lawyers were better, and however the judge deliberated, I guess it is what it is.
I wasn't really following all of that closely, so I really can't say what's what. But as a deterrent generally for like violent crime and murder and stuff like that, I'm all for the death penalty. So that's where I stand at least.
You know, I won't lie, I was disappointed.
What, you wanted the death penalty for him?
Yeah, man, it was just in the manner in which it happened, and you know, it was just like, but guys, you know, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know enough about law. I guess it was just whoever proved or showed, whoever was the better lawyer, I guess, or however it was went, and whoever proved their case better than the other person and could show that, you know, reason being all this happened if he had such and such and such. But you know, it's either way, everybody lost, whichever way you look at it.
Okay, and then how was the rest of your week besides that?
Yeah, well, the rest of my week, like I said, it was challenging, but I had a good week, man. Leading up to
challenging how, bruh? Because I feel like you're leaving out details, but it has something to do with my week.
As he smiles.
So I'm gonna tell everybody. What? It had a little something to do with my week, so I'm gonna talk about it.
What are you
if
talking
we're gonna talk about it,
okay,
I'm gonna talk about it. You know?
Ding ding.
Disclaimer to my employer: yes, I was off work for a few minutes, but I was actually helping my nigga Peter sell out some stuff.
Why you like this? Oh yeah. Actually, straight up, I helped you out, son. No, I came through.
Was he sending you messages at lunchtime?
I was seeing my ass. Actually,
was he sending you messages at lunchtime?
No, not this time. I was seeing my ass. I had a tire situation.
Did you have that tire situation on?
Was Sunday, like last
Sunday,
week?
Yeah,
it took a whole week for me to fix that situation.
Actually, sorted out on Thursday.
Yeah, we couldn't find the lock nut.
I thought it was like a great story because a lot of stuff about just changing tires that I learned last week. First of all, if you have a lock nut on any of your tires, just make sure you don't lose that
shit.
Yeah.
Don't lose.
That's a given.
You are not gonna find it in any garage or any bush mechanic or any tire niggas or any of that.
There's a reason why it's there.
They'll tell you that, you know,
the only security features, so it makes sense.
Yeah, the only way they'll fix the tire is if they break all the nuts, and then give you a new set of nuts.
Okay.
Pause.
No.
But yes, that's what.
Nah,
that's what happened.
This is like me last week with
Mine will way better. Don't hate, participate. So that's what happened.
So you're
like
talking nuts.
Yes.
Yeah, no, but apart from just all of that, like, so there's the whole. But then Peter's tires, or for that specific car, have like a unique size. So like, there's not a single wrench that we could find that could fit the nuts to like unlock.
I went to all 4 distributors of different, you know, places that sell these, you know, mechanical stuff or anything that parts in general, and no one had these things.
Should have called Nash though.
Actually, maybe that I should have. But anyway, my brother found it, and
the nut.
Yeah. Man, and I kept coming back and forth to try to help me out, so that was dope, man. But yeah, managed to sort that out. Man, I
realized Peter's like a lord amongst the tire fitting people in Boston. Like, this man supports an informal sector, dog. One man.
Yeah, man, I believe.
Like, when we just like pulled up to the side of the road, as soon as they saw it was Peter in the whip, my God, he almost got mobbed.
Man, I chill with the homies, man. You need to, you know.
Where was this, in Skadishu?
Nah, this is Borders, man. That's why I was a bit shocked.
You famous. I can't go saying this off camera though.
No, man.
Let's go to any place in
like
DC right now.
Man. People are people. You just gotta, you know, talk to them as
I
people.
don't
So
like
that's how, you know. I managed to get that guy's gonna open I convinced him to open his business and actually have a proper, you know, go to King Sipai. What is it? There was a bid power, whatever it is.
The SIPA.
Yeah.
Registered and stuff.
Yeah. So he was like, after, you know. So I mean, I'm helping
so you're
him out.
a tire nut famous guy.
No, I'm helping people.
No, he supports them because he's fucking up his tires all the time.
Yeah, I'm supported. Plus, I always tell people where they can go to with certain things. So I mean, I'm just helping.
So you're the go-to guy for nuts.
Well, I wouldn't put it like that.
Tires.
I mean, you like nuts?
All right, and then.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I've got an interesting story about nuts though. So
in your mouth?
we had a funny thing is, yes, nuts in my mouth. But anyway, yes. So we have this meeting at work. It's just like people from like the senior team, and yeah, one of my colleagues had the pecans out, and my goodness, that's like my new favorite.
Are they better than almonds?
I think so.
Because almonds are that pips.
I usually just look at them. I'm like, I don't do any because no, like unsalted.
The Semausu podcast.
So
The
pecan
place
nuts,
where you
guys,
can get-
pecan nuts, try them. They're actually really good.
Like cashews are dope.
No, I mess with cashews.
Pistachios.
Pistachios are dope.
But like
almonds are dope.
but like I said, in Ghana, I was on a literally on a cashew,
Pecan
on a
nuts.
cashew farm. So
Pecan nuts actually go well with ice cream.
it's good to
Like
know.
vanilla ice cream, if you know.
See, told you he's a nut man.
Think I'm Kalango.
Wow, you're pushing stereotypes now, bro.
I'm Kalango. Not like nuts.
Let's not do that. Anyway, Fix, how's your week, bro?
My week was pretty shit as usual.
Damn.
As you can see, I still haven't been able to get hold of my barber, so I'm still looking like a Sasquatch. It's cold as fuck as usual, even though these niggas
Winter
are-
started 2 days ago, bro. 2 days ago.
Excited.
whatever the fuck that shit is.
Excited.
But then I watched something. I don't know if you guys have watched Black Mirror season 5.
Yeah,
No, that's it.
I went through that thing.
Okay, well, I only watched episode 1 of season 5.
Spoiler alert, please, guys.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you.
All I'm gonna say is that episode 1 of season 5 got me
You
off
haven't,
fuck.
so none of you guys have seen episode.
I've seen episode 1 of season 5.
You haven't seen any.
I've seen Black Mirror. I haven't seen season 5. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So,
I watched episode 1. Of
let us not talk about season 5.
No.
If we
Wait.
can.
Episode 1 of season
Don't
5.
asking me about my week.
Yeah.
I just want to episode 1 of season
Peter, this
5
thing.
will challenge
Fix
you.
is actually right, but this thing you have like in the camera. Episode 1.
No, because I want them to understand.
Okay.
Okay, the camera.
No, all right, Fix. Sorry, man. Stole your thunder there. Sorry.
Hey, so I was saying like episode, that shit tripped me up, man. I wasn't ready for that.
It'll
And then-
take your mind and.
Especially,
Yeah, but Black Mirror does.
Especially-
No,
If you're
but
like-
this one more than most. Like out of all the
No,
Black Mirrors,
no,
There've been a few.
Can I say my reasons why? Because if you're like if you're like us who grew up playing video games, you'll understand why.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, and then the rest of the week was just trash, bro. Like I'm indoors, it's cold.
Is it trash because of the weather, or is it just because I feel like you're like
Oh shit! No, actually, the reason why I'm saying it's trash is because when was it? Thursday, Friday, there was a power situation.
Yeah,
Fam,
that was
My electric blanket was off, dog. I was freezing.
how
It was
was
actually
that?
both days. Wasn't it Wednesday, Thursday?
Yeah, there were 2 days where it was
Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday.
That must have been the broadest thing. We've been having our power, dog.
pathetic, dog. Yes, so I froze. I was really grumpy. I didn't even wake up on the right side of the bed. I was cold. I think it was on Thursday or Friday. And then the rest of the week, I just chilled and getting ready for this.
I feel like that's a lot of time indoors. Like apart from Black Mirror, what else were you watching, dog? It must have been something else.
Oh, I watched a movie called is it Fast Colors? It stars I forget her name, Gugu something. She's an American woman, but she's got a South African. She's named after Guletu, the township. I forget her name. It was actually a pretty interesting movie.
You on the way to Netflix or?
Nah.
Okay.
It was one of those nefarious
Nefariously obtained.
obtained roulette downloads that I did.
Oh,
Oh, that I obtained.
allegedly.
Yes, allegedly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the rest of I was just chilling, man, as usual, trying to stay warm.
All right.
Ike, besides your pecan nuts,
Yeah, no, pecan nuts, man. That was like the highlight of my week. Because I've been struggling for snacks, man. They're expensive as hell, though. It's like $95 for a bag.
it depends on where you get them. Though.
Well, I've got them at Woolies.
Try cashew nuts raw, son. Those things will.
You know where you
pocket.
should check MedSef or Safala.
Okay, no, I'll definitely do that, though.
But they're like usually hidden in some little corner or something.
No, definitely.
Even Jumbo they have some. But yeah.
Yeah, no, so apart from the pecans, what else happened this week?
And how's your fasting coming along?
No, it's great, man. I've gotten into the rhythm, so it's cool. I think I cheated a little bit on I'm trying to figure what day. There's a day I went out to have cake.
It's allowed.
Because that Oreo cake kept talking to me. So when I went to Fairville, I was like, can I have that Oreo cake? And yeah, no.
But yeah, we need to do Rock with Mamas.
Yeah, no, we'll do that. Probably next week.
Guys, can we at least do the things that we actually talk about that we're gonna do? Like,
Like
we
you
say,
finessing?
I didn't finesse.
Yeah, we'll talk about your finessing. Because you've been finessing.
We say we're gonna go to these places and then we come back. Guess what? We didn't go.
Well, we actually have never said, guess what, we didn't go, but thanks, Peter.
But we haven't gone to any of these places that we've been saying.
Nah, the only time we did that was when we didn't do
Go to the meeting.
manifestos and
yeah, that's like from
But that's
episode
one too many times.
Anyway, Peter's referring to stuff that happened in episode 1. So if you haven't seen episode 1, scroll down and let's see if we can get more than 10 views.
oh, guys, that was going for
10 views.
10 views.
Okay.
Damn, it's not enthusiastic anymore. Okay.
Yeah, man. Anyway, yeah, so the rest of the week. So there was that. I've been watching a little bit of the Cricket World Cup. It's getting interesting now.
I have not.
South Africa is seeing its ass, which is not really cool because they only reps from Africa, and you know generally I do like the Proteas, but it's not working.
Yeah.
This year. What else did we do this week?
AFCON is out.
AFCON started. Haven't watched the full match yet.
I watched them versus Egypt. That was a pretty good match.
What, the whole game?
The whole game.
What were you doing? What's her name? How did she convince you to watch the whole game?
There was no girl, number one. I was just chilling with the fellas. So we just chilled. Watched the game.
Good for you, man.
Supporting your fellow African brothers?
Yeah.
I was in bed.
Okay.
It started too late. I mean, 10 o'clock though.
Yeah, it was a bit much.
Yeah.
Any takes from the opening ceremony? Because I know there's usually some takes.
Funny enough, we skipped the opening ceremony.
So you just kick off and then you were in it?
No, like we missed the first 3 minutes of start. Like, because we went to go get some stuff, then we came back and then started some
stuff.
Yeah, like food.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what her name is.
Yeah, if that's what you say.
I feel like you guys always think I'm just
Yeah, but getting back to Peter's story. So Peter was at the night market yesterday.
Yeah, tell us about the night market, though. Would you recommend it?
Yes.
For people
Actually,
to go to?
it was my second time going. The first time, I just chilled along one table. But this time I went there by myself, solo.
You explored a little bit?
Yeah, I went there dolo, just by myself.
You rocked up like a cock up, huh?
Straight up, stick out with my, so, yeah. So I rocked up. I did.
Just like,
I see
this
he's
motherfucker
always
back
like
in
this.
yesterday.
He's mad because he didn't go. He didn't go.
No, he went.
He couldn't get in.
So he can't blame me for banking.
Well, you finessed your way
situations.
in.
You finessed your way in.
Finessed my way in.
finessed your way in.
And finessed my way in.
How did you get in?
Without paying.
I got in.
Without
I got in. That's all they need to know.
Okay.
I got in.
Did money...
Was there an exchange?
There was a ticket for me.
No,
There was a ticket.
exchange
listen to what I
of
was saying.
money.
It was an exchange of money.
No.
For you to get in.
No, there was no exchange of money. But there
Just like how Fix watches movies.
But there was a ticket. No.
You nefariously got in.
I had a ticket.
Okay, anyway, so you got it.
Thank you.
You got it.
So-
important fact is you got it.
Yeah, I got in.
And you explored a little.
Yeah, man, it was.
Tell us about the stalls, because I feel like it was
I
sold
saw a
for
lot of
other reasons.
uncircumcised necks.
What?
What?
Yeah, like they didn't have polo necks, so yeah, it's winter, so few uncircumcised necks.
Hold on.
What?
No, time out. I think
What do you mean?
I don't understand
No.
that statement.
I get it
at
since
all.
it's winter. A lot of people wear polo necks, right?
Okay.
But I didn't see a lot of polo necks, so there was a lot of uncircumcised necks. You understand? It's clearly it's
That
not
makes
cold enough.
no sense.
That makes
Total sense.
Exactly.
all right.
Because if you're uncircumcised, it means you're covered up.
Yeah.
If
Yes.
you were circumcised, it means you lost whatever
Yes.
was there.
That's
so
right.
whatever you're saying makes no sense.
So right now, the way you're dressed, are you circumcised or uncircumcised?
Uncircumcised.
Wow.
Okay.
That's right. I said it. Damn it. Anyway,
Okay.
let's keep it moving.
Okay, besides uncircumcised, are you talking about uncircumcised necks for both men and women, or are you
Both. It wasn't
Do
cold
you have
enough.
something against
wasn't
polo
cold
necks? Because
enough.
I happen to really like them.
I have nothing against polo necks.
Then why such a graphic description of a polo neck?
It's uncircumcised.
I think you're trying to teach us another new term like ATM. What were ATM raccoons and fucking
E-wallet raccoons.
that shit?
It's
And
e-wallet.
what was the other thing you were saying in the car before we got here?
What?
It was e-wallet raccoons and you're saying some other new
I
term.
can't remember. right
Besides
now.
uncircumcised.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll tell you. Okay, first let me tell you about my night market.
Yeah, no, tell us about the night market.
So, I went, I did all the stores and stuff, the stores that were there,
See anything interesting?
Yeah, man, like a lot of crafty stuff, like a lot of artwork. There was a lot of generic things like, you know, you can tell that they're selling it to foreigners. You know, understand? Like there'll be something that says Dumela Botswana or whatever it is, and I'm like, fam, we don't even talk like that. We, you know, it's just, you know. So it just felt very
It's not
quiche.
for you. It's not for you, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So there was a lot of that, but you know, then you got to like a couple of people who were doing a lot of, you know, art. Like there was a guy who was drawing people as they were going. I was like, man, that's so dope. I also
Did
saw.
you get yourself drawn?
Nah, fam. It wasn't. Because I wasn't there long enough to be there for him to notice me to try and draw.
I don't know. Hey, you are noticeable.
Nah, I wasn't. Then there was what else did I do? Yes, and then you go to that's the back. So they also had a bonfire, and then they actually had 2 bonfires. There was one at the back there where all like the artwork is done. Then there was one as soon as you enter through the gate. There's like a lot of people on the right, and there's a guy who was teaching salsa and all this stuff. So you had like people come on stage and doing their stuff.
Like salsa dancing.
Yeah, salsa dancing. What is it? Buchata, something called. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's a form of dancing as well. So it was pretty dope, man. Like for winter, there was actually a lot of people who were there.
No, not fix.
You know, there
Fix
was
never gonna get
a lot
out.
of beautiful women were there.
Okay.
A few
No, get
prawns.
me out of there.
A fix.
Oh, that was the word you were saying in the car.
Yes.
Prawns. Yeah, please explain what a prawn is.
A prawn is a girl who looks better with her head off.
Wow.
Straight up.
So you've gone from uncircumcised necks to girls that look better with their necks. What is wrong with you today, Peter?
It's just my life.
You're wild, fam.
It's just my life right
This
now.
is why I don't like crustaceans.
Wild.
This is why I don't like
This
crustaceans.
is my life right now. But you know, yeah, man. But it was a
So the ratio from uncircumcised necks prawns to whatever it is that you call beautiful, what was that like?
there were more beautiful people.
As your voice gets higher.
There were
Not
more
leaving.
beautiful. There were more beautiful people.
Did you talk to anyone?
Nah, fam. But I saw a couple of things.
So you want to obtain nefariously again, right? So
What do you mean?
You want to finesse in the DM.
No. This time I'm not finessing in the DM. I think I took too many wounds, man. So I'm chilling now. I'm a fall back a bit, and then But
Listen,
yeah,
let's talk about this for a second, guys. So like, what is easier? Is it easier to have a face to face,
face to face for me.
or is it easier to just text?
I think it's a mixture of what generation you grew up in / the type of person that you are. Because some people are not confident speaking.
No, I'm talking about you specifically.
Oh, me specifically?
Yeah.
My DM game is trash.
No, I'm just talking about even now, just like casual texting.
No, even casual
No,
texting. I just can't text fast enough in terms of what I want to say.
So you're overthinking it then, probably.
Most probably. And then maybe I want to...
You're trying to be slick. You're trying
No,
to
not
finesse.
really. I just want to get to the point.
Finesse. If it takes a while to respond to a text, you're trying to
You're trying to finesse. But he does have a point there.
No, I understand this point, but I'm saying for me, I've never been comfortable in even writing. Remember back in the days when we wrote letters?
Yeah.
It would take me forever to write a letter. Like,
Oh, I was.
Oh, because you're king finesse, dog. Of course.
Stop saying I'm king finesse. I feel like you're gonna make people think I'm always finessing everything.
You're finessing everything,
I'm
dog.
not finessing everything.
so that's what I'm saying in terms of
We're
like
gonna
what
get into
you,
artist face.
what you feel comfortable with.
Wow.
So
Yeah, we're gonna
I don't know
get into
about
artist
you
face.
guys and what you feel like.
No, I am painfully shy, like embarrassingly so. So like I can't have a conversation. I think the reason why I like shoes so much because I'm busy looking at my feet all the time. So
As you're talking this
what are you saying?
yeah,
I was like, Dad, he's actually quite dope.
What are you saying?
What you think of
What are
mine?
you saying?
Nah, dog, man, I can hold a conversation with a lady like just that eye contact thing is a problem.
No, now
So-
I'm better at talking.
And it's worse when you're tall, because now you're that guy, her face is down here, and you're like, giggling awkwardly.
Then
So
look down, bro. I get you always looking at your feet.
yeah, I'm looking down past her, like straight down.
Wow.
Yeah, so now, no, definitely much more comfortable with a screen in front
I think as I get to know someone, I get more comfortable in terms of how
I hate texting, period. I am this guy.
Says the guy who is
and I'm
in
face to
DMs
face.
all the time.
asking for salt.
First of all, that's I gotta talk about that. Okay. I'm this guy and face to face.
Okay. Like I said, in the comments, if you have a different experience with Peter, let us know.
Like, comment, or subscribe,
Wow.
and let us know.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, but yeah.
If you believe Peter
That's my life.
and what he's talking about,
That's my
because
life.
you can see his face is a finesse face.
My face is not. What is a finesse face? Wow.
You clearly have one.
Do the thing
Like
that you
those,
like doing the
you know,
square.
there's this time Peter and I went to a filling station. This
Yeah.
was like late at night. This is like at almost midnight, fam. And so it's Peter and I. He's pretty intoxicated.
I feel like.
And we woke up to the thing, and the security guard is like, no, we're not letting anyone in, right? And then Peter is wilding out. And all of a sudden, the guy's like,
He's
okay.
Petering.
Yeah, he's petering. And then this nigga is
Do
like,
you even know what the
Nigga, I saw the thing on your fucking
Okay, continue.
the petering.
tweet.
Yeah.
It,
So
it
you
doesn't mean what you think it means.
I don't know what it
it's
means.
fine.
Okay.
For the purpose of this discussion, you are petering.
Okay.
And I'm sure the people watching know, all 10 of them know that petering is. Anyway, so Peter peters his way into
Into
the quick store.
the quick shop where no one is allowed to
Yeah,
enter.
and he's in there, and he's just there, casually grabbing stuff off the shelves. And so I'm trying to walk in, and then this guy's like, I gotta what's it? He's like, no, you don't go in. I'm like, but what's the difference between me and my friend? He's like, nah, you don't look trustworthy. I'm like, we came in the same car. We literally walked up to the door together.
And I was mad.
No, I was mad.
But they finally let you in.
No, I refused. Remember, he said you can go in, and I was like, nah, out of protest. I ain't gonna spend money in your fucking discriminatory.
Remember, it was winter.
It was
too.
winter though.
Yeah.
I remember.
So you ended up coming in.
I stood outside. I didn't go in.
Man.
Remember, I told you, grab me that, and I'll give you the money.
Petering. This is what happens when you petering.
Yeah.
You get left behind.
Nah, fam.
So what? Okay, can we just dial it back? So what inspired you to go to the night market by yourself? What, were you bored? Did you hear?
Nah,
did you get an alert? What there's gonna be?
Actually, it was tea butter.
No toast.
Nobody know who T Butter is. Well, except for the 10 other guys that are watching.
I don't know if I want to put his stuff all out. Like, okay.
Okay, it was your homie.
It was my homie T Butter.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Cool,
So he hits me up. He's like, we haven't caught up in a minute. So he's like, yo, I'm going to the night market. You want to come through? I was like, nah. He's like, nah, I got you a ticket. I'm like, okay, cool. Then when I got there, I'm calling him, telling him, yo, I'm here. And then he's like, oh, my bad. He's at another event, but he'll come through, whatever. So then I was like, okay, I'm by myself. I don't know. I can't see anybody as of yet. So it's like, I'm all the way here, man. Let me just come in by myself. And I saw Loan Shark.
Oh, shout out to Loan
The
Shark.
aquarium is going down.
Oh, we're back in the aquarium.
That's right. And I saw Milkshake. Hey, girl, I see you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Hey.
Oh yeah. Just to say, last week we were at a different location.
Yeah.
The aquarium was being
What do we
drained.
call that location? Does it have a name?
Nah, it's just location X.
Yeah, location X.
Area 52.
Yeah, but we're back now at the aquarium.
Yes, and still with manweloproductions.
Yeah.
Okay. I learned Hatta should do this.
Yeah.
No one said you should do that, but go ahead.
That's what he said. He said because it can't be here, it has to be
You
here.
were trying to figure out where you wanted to be, but you're the
I
one
got it
who
right.
does that shit.
Exactly, because we're gonna have effects.
Okay.
We're gonna have effects.
Okay, Peter. Yes. So you said you were there. You were like, I might as well just go in, and then you ended up talking to someone, I guess.
Did you catch up with some people you hadn't seen in a minute?
Yeah, I saw a couple of throwbacks.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean? Saw a few throwbacks. I'm not gonna explain what a throwback is right now, but I saw a couple of them. They were looking good. It's like, hey, alright, I see you. You know.
Did you meet any new people?
Nah, not really. I was really just there for me. Funny enough, I was like, I was enjoying the time by myself.
Me time.
And whoever
other people.
Yeah, and I actually chilled with like Tanya and Lyra and Whitney and stuff. That was dope.
Whoever those people are.
Yeah, so we.
Especially the one called Tanya. I don't give a fuck about who that is.
Why you like this? Nah, I'm just. She's your BFF.
Nope.
But yeah, we went around and stuff. But I was really by myself, man, and it was nice. I was like, you know what? I would actually come again if they have it next month. I'm definitely coming.
You're comfortable going to events now in your mind alone? Like,
it depends. I think it depends what type of events are. What type of events? Like I wouldn't go to a club by myself
No, it's not really an event. Well, unless there's like someone performing or something.
Even if there's somebody performing, I wouldn't go. I think this one is more my liking. You know, I can just go around and be like, oh, okay.
What was the food like?
I didn't have the food. I wasn't there long enough.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't
Good,
there.
you finessed your way in there and you weren't there long enough. Wow. What an experience.
Yeah, I was there 2 hours.
It's so long.
3
time,
hours.
though.
Actually, I was actually there longer than I expected.
3 hours
Yeah,
is not a
because I
long
left
ass
at
time.
10.
So what
I
do you
actually
expect
remember
to do?
my bad. I left at 10.
It's a night market.
And
like, how long do you
and I
expect
got
to
there
be
at 7.
at a
I was
night
there
market?
3 hours. Yeah. No, actually, I don't even know why I didn't have the food. But I was having so much fun by myself. You know, saw a lot of people, and you know, got to catch up with a few people. But yeah,
Okay.
it was dope. Like I said, I would.
So
I
you
would go
recommend
again.
it to locals and
everyone? Like, go, man. Like, it's an experience like no other. Especially if you're into that artsy stuff.
Damn,
There was
man,
so
sounds
many.
like you're getting paid to say this shit.
No, but that's what it
Like
was.
an experience
It was a,
that
it was a
no
vibe, bro. It was a vibe, bro.
Speaking
You know?
of vibes, next
Yes.
weekend is vibes.
Are we going to vibes?
I cannot safely say at this point if I'm gonna vibe or not. Are you going to fix?
What time is it?
It's nighttime.
It's
of course
nighttime, make it
Then
know.
it's not happening.
But it's indoors. I hear it's indoors. It's heated. It's
Slumber party.
Nah, gents.
Slumbering.
I'm good.
Peter, you going?
PJs. I don't know yet.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
if I'll be here.
This guy's lying. He's gonna finesse his way in there.
No, I'm not gonna finish.
Wearing pajamas.
I don't know if I'll be
and
there.
red beret.
I mean,
You don't know if you're gonna be here.
Why did you know more about my undergarments than I do?
Because you told me.
Okay.
but anyway, moving swiftly along.
Yes.
Vibes. How you going?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even want to lie. I did.
Vibes in the wintertime though, like, how's that? Because it's got a very summer vibe.
Yeah.
So, like, what's that gonna be like?
But they said it's indoors. So
That's what I'm just trying to figure out, like, how's that whole thing gonna play out? Like,
is it
you know,
central heating?
I don't know. No, I just said it's indoors and it's not gonna be like cold as fuck. People are actually gonna have a good time. But like, based on I don't know if there's been 5. How many Bob's events have they?
I don't know.
But the 2 that were actually at Linky's house were pretty dope.
I like those ones.
I don't know about the other ones because I didn't go.
No, I went to the other one.
The parking lot one.
Yeah, I went to the parking lot.
Well, it looked like it was in the parking lot from the pictures.
It was in a carport.
Excuse
me. AKA.
Excuse me, a carport.
It was in a carport,
Excuse my
okay,
people.
sorry.
and we were carporting.
Okay.
All right, that was actually a pretty good one. Pretty
Okay.
good. Like,
So all
but
of
it was hot because like we're underneath and it was summer and the sun was just, was
So
hectic.
this one is more your vibe.
Well, I love winter. You know this. So like it's winter, son.
Okay.
You know, I'm a bear out here.
Wow.
So yeah, we'll see.
Movies?
see what
Any
happens.
movies y'all watched?
I
Sorry.
did. I watched this Netflix called The Beats or Beats.
Oh, the one
Anthony Anderson.
Anthony
Yeah.
Anderson, yeah.
It's actually very good, man.
Is it a series or is it a
I don't
movie?
know. I've got Anthony Anderson fatigue because like I watch a lot of Blackish.
Blackish, brownish.
And
No, here he's more what's that movie?
Nigga.
Hustle and Flow. Yeah, Hustle and Flow type shit. So he's like
I don't know, man. Ish.
he's like a pimp, but not a pimp. More like a manager.
I've gotten to the stage where I actually hate watching Blackish.
Ah man, come on, man.
No, seriously.
Then you better
It's-
get ready for Grownish.
No, I've
Two.
seen some of.
No,
them.
there's gonna be another. There's gonna be
And
another.
then there's
show.
Mixed-ish.
Mixed-ish.
Yeah, I think that's like taking it way too
Yeah,
far.
yeah, a lot of
Right.
people.
Like
are.
no, Mixes is just too far. Though.
It's about Rainbow's life.
Yeah, no, still.
It's about
Nah. Look, man. No, because I think like some of these sitcoms get formulaic. Like, so we all know he's gonna try and bring up like a big social issue that affects like black people in society
Yeah.
in the States and so forth.
Amandala.
And then the thing is, it's gotten old. You know,
Black
And-
issues never get old, fam.
No, I'm talking about the format of the show.
Oh, okay.
It is still a sitcom. You're supposed to laugh, and the fewer laughs you get, then it started off
They're
pretty.
just socially conscious, I guess, right?
Yeah, you
That's
can be
the term?
socially conscious and still be funny.
True.
And when you lose the funny part, then what is it? Like, what is that show now?
So you think Blackish is no longer funny?
It's not funny anymore. It's like Big Bang post season 5, Big Bang Theory post season 5.
I still laugh at Big Bang Theory.
Nah, the post season 5, that was it was work.
Okay.
So Grownish, at all.
Grownish, I saw season 1, and I figured like this is targeted at like 22, 23-year-olds. So like I can't relate with a lot of the content because I actually did go to varsity and I know how that was like, and it's very different obviously in the States and in the internet era, but like you can't show me a varsity experience and expect me to sit down and be gripped by it.
It's not true.
It's not exciting to me.
That actually is true.
So yeah, nah. As for Mixish, no. They should leave it alone.
And it looks like they're in primary or something, man. It looks like
so it's like a young Sheldon kind of
I think that's the market they're going for because it looked like.
I'm good.
But yeah,
I'm good.
What about music?
Oh, music! I wanted us to talk about.
Rick Ross.
No. Well, yeah, but music that we are hoping to hear from people, album, mixtapes, or whatever. I'll start first, so I don't forget. Locally, I'd like to hear Keb, Zeus, and Samba.
They got
making a comeback.
I hope. That's what I would like to hear.
Oh, okay.
Because like I believe all 3 of them are married now, and I think Samba has kids. Actually, motherfucking
Samba does have kids.
Samba, you owe me a fucking check. I'ma send you a cease and desist for the name Samba T because you and I went to high school together, and I burst you that name.
How did that? Tell us how that name.
Oh, you want to know why?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
If you're gonna put it out, tell us.
So I think we just come back from school holidays or some shit like that, and Samba had these fresh. Oh, okay. Let me. His name is Tulahanyo Petle. Yes. His government name.
That's right.
I don't have his ID number. Okay. But he came back with these dope sneakers, man. There were Adidas Sambas, and everybody started. And then I gave him the name Samba, and then he added the T from his first name, and that's how Samba T was birthed.
So
another motherfucker that
you gave him half his name, though.
I want half his
and then the T, the T.
But a majority of the name is Samba, dog.
Nah,
it's just T.
Nah.
Okay, and then another motherfucker who owes me a check is Tux, aka Bilbo Baggins or whatever the fuck he calls himself. But we'll talk about it another day.
Anyway, Vic, you were saying music you're looking forward to. You're looking forward to Zeus
and Samba. Yeah.
And the reason is you wanna find out how just the
as rappers, them being married, some of them having kids, some of them being best men in each other's weddings and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I would like to hear some bars from them.
Well, an interesting thing about all 3 of those cats, well, more Zeus and Samba, they play basketball together frequently. Yeah. So if they are, ever gonna do it, it's probably gonna happen on the basketball court.
Yeah, we'll see.
So you might have like a basketball themed album.
And then I think in SA, the person I really want to hear some music from is Teho. Honestly speaking, I think it's way
he's
overdue.
no longer part of Family Tree.
I think it's long overdue. Like he needs to drop something. Mm-hmm. And then I would say in the States, I would say Ross, Fab.
Or Miami too.
Ross, Fab, and I'm forgetting a third person.
I'm actually just waiting for Port of Miami too because right now the singles that he's been putting out, I don't know, they're just not John Blaze enough for me right now, man.
Ross, Fab, and I'm forgetting a third person, but anyway, I guess I forgot them. But yeah,
seen everybody.
Who are you looking forward to? Anybody or trying to hear anybody?
Just Port of Miami. I heard Act the Fool.
Yeah. You're not looking forward to any of the freshman cover guys?
Nah. The Baby. Actually, just one guy. The Baby.
Nah, The Baby.
The Baby, just him. All the others, nah, I'm alright.
Okay, locally.
Visa needs to drop more stuff.
New music. I feel like No Season's been on for a while, so it'd be nice to hear some new Impossible tracks. That would be dope.
Mm-hmm. Can I just say something?
I was a Naked Soul last year, and I think the one I enjoyed the most was it Debbie with the T? I think that's how you say it.
I heard about that. I didn't make it.
But Debbie with the T was we went to that one. Yeah, I thought she was fire, so like it'd be dope to hear.
Can I just say something about Impossible? Like, Duele like. That's like my favorite local song.
I told you.
Duele's like my favorite. Like I'm not even trying to. I'm not gassing anybody out.
How do you pronounce it though?
Chuele.
Yeah,
I told her.
I think just.
And you hear AT on a different tip as well.
Just listen to that song. Like I don't know, man. Like I have it on repeat on most days. Like it's just just the harmonizing behind it, and just, you know, the lyrics and everything, even the video's fire, you know. But anyway, that's
so locally, yeah, I'd like to hear some new parts and maybe with the T, just anything from her, because I thought she was pretty dope at Naked Soul. I don't know, hip hop wise, I don't think there's anyone that I'm actually keen. It's just
even put on Miami too.
Nah, not really, man.
Are they trying to hear new Frost?
Like, which Frost? You guys, like, which Frost? No, seriously, I'm asking, like, which Frost?
I'm trying to which Frost?
Which Frost, though?
Which Frost? Oh, Frost.
You ain't trying to hear new
The
Frost?
singing nigga. He
sings, he raps.
I don't know he raps. I think that's a different Frost. There's two different Frosts.
There's two Frosts, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, there's the one who raps and there's the one who sings.
Who's the one that's with us, guys?
The one who sings.
Okay. But I've heard him drop some bars though.
No, but Frost can't sing though.
Yeah.
Like I can vouch for Frost. Like,
no, like he sings.
I
don't know if you ever
That's why I'm asking. Like, ain't you guys trying to hear some new Frost?
I've never heard.
But to say new Frost is like to say just hear Frost, because he's still from what I know he's trying to put something together.
Okay, I didn't know that.
But like
no, like he's a good singer.
But the man can't sing. I know he opened up one of my presentations once that I did like at Ideas Expo. Yeah, like Frost can't sing. Like
so you guys are looking forward to some Frost?
Yeah.
If it comes out.
Yeah.
If it comes out, definitely listening to it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Shout out to Frost, man.
Yeah.
But he's also DJing a lot now. Like he's getting better.
Money, son.
Yeah. Where were we? Oh yeah. Rappers, I don't think there's anyone, but if Fab drops anytime, I'm listening to it. But otherwise, I don't think there's anyone hip hop wise that I'm actually looking forward to.
Can I say something? Something totally unrelated. Date My Family is now in Botswana, fam.
Oh God.
I feel like we gotta say something about that. It's here. Does that fix?
It's here. It's here.
No, unless you're gonna be
throwing in your hat.
Unless you're gonna be in it.
Are you throwing in your hat?
Unless you're gonna be in it, I don't give a shit about Date My Family though.
Are you throwing in your hat?
Okay, I'm not like face. I'm actually curious to see how it goes down.
Yeah.
Like
I heard
because last week was wild. I mean, we watched an epic episode last week.
That was essay. That was
no, it's true. Yeah. But I'm like, if we can get that caliber of entertainment, and that's why I feel like Peter needs to be on that.
On their campaign, guys.
Never.
Imagine
like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see Peter and Date My
Listen
Family.
here, boo boo. I will never do Date My Family.
But Peter, just imagine, she would have to actually date me.
I don't give a damn.
Shay and probably Loan Shark. Yeah.
I don't give a damn.
Throw socks in the mix.
I don't give a damn.
We'll be your family though.
You know we look out for you.
Fam.
We would get you a date.
Guys, I am not doing
so you have no confidence in us to get you a date.
I am not.
Is what you're saying.
That's what he's saying.
Basically. Is what you're saying.
That's not what I'm saying.
What are
you
you
have
saying?
no confidence.
I am saying.
Okay, what if we do this off camera? Let's say we get a situation like Date My Family substitute. No, but no cameras.
No cameras.
No cameras?
Yeah.
Y'all trying to hook me up?
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm alright.
So you doubt our taste?
So I don't doubt your taste.
So what are you saying?
No, I do not doubt your
You
taste.
doubt our taste.
That's not what I said.
That's what you're saying, though.
That is not what I
what
just
are you
said.
saying?
I am making a statement saying
so
I
you've
will
been
not
out here looking at the
date
girls
my
we're with
family.
and saying, these boys.
Wow! This is wow! Really? This is not you niggas you're trying to do the Kaon formation. Y'all in Shaka.
Kaon formation.
Y'all in Shaka.
Someone was paying attention in social studies.
Not even history, but social studies. No, but Peter, but legit though, like I think the people really like to see. Out of all three of us here, they like to see you on camera.
I think it'll be Ike because he's tall.
Nah, I'm cuffed.
What?
I wouldn't be going for a national TV show and my girlfriend's at home saying, so
what the fuck is this?
What the hell is this?
Yes, it'll be childish for you. But Fix, I feel like Fix,
no one here would agree to that.
Okay, so we've seen the little promo they put out.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie, the Party Puppy.
Yo, he's getting his checks.
He's voicing that.
His chips would dip, nigga.
Yeah.
No, like big up to
I'm
him.
actually curious to see how it goes
Big up
down.
to him.
I'm excited for it. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
and yeah, good luck to the potential daters or whatever you want to call them. People end up with dates.
I want do people and like does it ever lead to anything? Have you ever heard of any stories of people saying?
I guess we're gonna find
We'll
out.
find out.
We got married from date
We'll
night.
find
I guess we'll
out.
find out when Peter gets on there.
I am not getting on there, fam.
Come on,
Hey,
man.
I am not.
Do it for the
Don't
culture.
you ever want to tell some girl that you and her sister got the same blood flow through their veins or something?
That was so much fire, though. That was so much fired. It was so much fun. It would never happen. That would never happen.
That guy was wild, dog.
No, but he was. Though.
Which I'm saying, though.
We were not doing like his whole life depended on this.
And then this whole,
His whole life.
and then the shorty was just there like, so you like my
His
sister?
shorty friend zoned his ass.
Like up the gate.
So you like my sister? Ne?
Like my, I said, yeah, so you like my. Because the photo was killing me outside.
And we were like, yeah.
So you
no.
like my sister?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Got the same.
Oh,
the same blood flowing through your veins.
That guy was so much fire.
I'll genuinely say this. I actually find it quite entertaining. I can't watch it by myself, but
I'm gonna watch it.
No, I think when the Botswana edition starts,
Oh, yeah,
we should do like a reaction video.
yeah, at least one.
first
Even though I don't
episode.
like doing that shit.
The first episode. Yeah.
When is it? Oh,
Yeah, when does yeah, what else is happening locally? Has anyone checked out Now TV yet? The
You know,
Botswana news?
Okay, I tried to watch that thing.
What did you see when you watched it though?
No, they were just showing like a whole lot of shows that are gonna be coming.
Okay.
Supposedly, like there's a poetry one. There's some local drama as usual.
Okay.
I don't know where to go.
But along the lines of that scene,
Is it a production values thing or a storyline
The
thing?
whole shebang.
So you watched everything?
No, I didn't watch every. Like I was saying, I was watching like the shows that they're planning to.
You know,
Yeah.
Is
It's
there
live,
anything?
bro.
Oh, it's live.
It's live.
Everything
yeah.
is live.
There's a channel on this TV.
Called Now
Now.
TV.
Yeah, Now TV.
So they're gonna be showing
It's
local
like local youth
yeah.
content. Yeah, from Botswana.
From Botswana. But like I was saying to you, they haven't yet. Well, when I was watching, they were showing like all the shows that they want to, that they're going to show on the thing. But yeah, the
Do you know
production.
there's like a couple of
the production
movies
value is.
coming out from Botswana, like from after students and.
Yeah, I've been seeing like posters and stuff from.
Yeah, I think that's like the final year students.
Yeah.
No, they do that. They do that all. At, like
It's like a little showcase for the final.
I think we should go support.
the only thing that's messed up.
I'm
About
not definitely gonna go out and see
like
that.
The only thing that's messed up about that is the people who end up owning those movies is actually after.
Is the school?
Yeah.
Wow, crap.
But
So
a lot
like,
of schools are
wait,
actually
so
like
tell
that,
me this,
I
like, so
can't
there's like a
really
runaway success from there. Like, let's just say this one that just catches fire after.
It's not you though.
Nah, that's wild though.
I'm telling you.
But a lot of schools are like that.
Nah, but the after students need to holler at us and let's find out what the truth is, because
Wow.
that sounds a little.
Well, I know this is what happened in SA.
Okay.
Like I remember there was some time where after films were being shown on DSTV.
Yeah. Magic.
Yeah,
African
all
magic.
that. After took all those crowns.
That is wild. Okay.
It's exposure.
But if you know
That's
better-
what they hit them with. It's exposure.
name is in the credits, bro.
That exposure talk is tired, guys.
But I'm talking about even like I think even in terms of like the IP of the movies that's after stuff.
So they own everything.
Yeah, so this week the NBA draft happened.
Woo!
And as we all expected, Zion went number one.
Yeah, but he went to the Pelicans.
Yeah, it's cool. They're gonna rebuild.
New York didn't get the Zion.
Yeah, but they did get the
And they
Canadian
wanted that
Mamba
guy.
though, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see.
No, they want that guy.
But it got me to thinking though about like organized sports in bots. Like, so the whole college system in the States, yes, it exploits the kids and whatever. But then they've got like a very great production line that keeps feeding the NBA. Like, there's a very clear path to like success.
Yeah.
Well, that's if you make it.
That's what I'm saying, but it's defined. So like when Zion's mom was out there and she was talking about they started this journey when he was 5 years old. Like that was the goal. Like that night was like he's probably 18 years old now, so that's
Somewhere.
13 years in the making. Like
They
a
started like-
a deliberate effort.
Yeah, his mom started coaching him like at 5.
At 5.
Wait, what do you mean coaching? Like
Coaching.
Get up, nigga. Go
You're gonna wake
practice.
up in the morning,
do
you're gonna
this.
shoot some hoops,
Yeah.
you're gonna go to school, get your
big
grades
up
up.
to her, man.
Nah.
That's pretty dope.
And I'm wondering, like, you know, that is, and think about it, a lot of people change their circumstances. Like, you think about how LeBron James grew up and then,
Yeah.
you know, who he is now. A very similar story. His mom was like, yo,
Get up and
I
go.
can see
Yeah, you've got
that
talent.
you got, let's see if we can get you into the
Let's
the
nurture
league.
it.
And that got me thinking about just locally, like, you know,
Do we have such?
even outside of sports, like when you, as a kid, is there anything that you can be prepared for in Botswana where it's like it's very defined? If I make these moves, I will end up at situation X.
Yeah, if you work hard at accounting, you'll end up at a bank.
You think so?
Yeah.
In this current
In
climate?
this current climate.
No way.
Work hard in accounting.
No way.
I'm telling you,
I know some talented accounting kids that don't have jobs right now.
Ah, what are they weren't nurtured?
Listen to this guy.
Or they don't know.
Wow.
Or they don't know.
Our comments are gonna be so
Or they don't know how to use
live.
or they don't know how to
They
use
are-
calculators.
They are definitely not auditing your ass.
What are you
No, seriously.
Or they don't know
You're
how to use
wilding,
calculators.
son.
You are
You're wilding.
wilding.
Facts.
You're wilding.
They don't know how to use calculators, facts. Dog. They don't know how to use
Okay, fine. No.
Abacus
This
means
nigga is wilding.
Fix.
define.
Fix. You are telling me.
What
I'm
are
saying
you
at a bank. I'm not talking about like
I'm
a
talking about at a bank.
Yeah, I'm
What
talking
are you
about
saying?
wait, listen, I'm trying to say it. If you work hard at accounts, you can get a job in a bank. Where you end up in the bank is a different story. I'm not saying
from your mouth?
Fix. You are legitimately standing behind.
yes.
Nah, I just feel like you're trolling right
Yes.
now.
No, I'm not trolling.
You are trolling.
No, but if you're good at accounts,
Listen
dog,
to
you
yourself.
You get end up at a bank, dog.
Listen to yourself.
Listen to
It's
this
a
guy.
clear path. I'm telling you.
Hey everyone, come listen to this guy.
I'm telling you.
Nah,
are you
Fix.
saying?
So you're telling me
Yes.
if you work hard at accounting
And if
specifically,
and you're nurtured at account. Let's say your mom is an accountant, your accountant's an accountant.
You come from a long line of accountants.
get out of here, Fix. Get your
Listen to this.
I'm
It's
telling you,
absurd.
get out. fam.
Okay, is that your word of the day?
Yeah,
Absurd?
it is.
Okay.
No, you are lying.
I'm telling you.
It's absurd.
But anyway,
I know a hell
of guys who are good at math and accounting.
math, accounts, even come from well-to-do families.
They know how to use
Can't
abacus.
get in-
Where did you find this guy?
Wow. Look who's asking.
Yeah. No, but okay, legit.
No, no.
Okay. In your opinion, okay, what do you think? What?
No, it just got me to thinking. The whole NBA draft got me to thinking is like, is there any sort of like clear path, like where a kid can say, if I work really hard at this thing, I will become X.
Maybe in sports.
Camera's dead.
Yeah, let it die.
No, it's not. Continue.
Maybe in you're lucky.
No,
If you're
I
lucky.
don't think.
You get fam, you end up at Zabros though.
really.
Yeah.
So and the thing is the goal attractive enough? The NBA is
No, obviously.
is a standard.
Well, it
It's a
depends on
standard. I think now the minimum contract NBA is $1.5 million a year. So like, what is the incentive?
the thing is okay,
I've got
let me wait, hold on. The thing is with those professional sports in the US, it depends on the sport, number one. So for example, I know, but don't quote me on this, in the NFL, the first 20 top draft picks, the first 20 guys who are drafted, whatever money they sign for is guaranteed.
Yeah, no, the NFL is a different.
Yeah.
And also like there's about like 80 to almost 90
Yeah.
people.
So your money is guaranteed. So
So I'm talking about like
I've
where the
got
prize is good enough. Like
I've
the
got one.
NBA is a prize.
I've got one.
Yeah.
What about being a doctor? I get it. You know, the
but
government
then you can end up
has that sponsor.
you can just
whatever.
end up being a nurse, man.
No, but like
A male nurse.
yeah, that's fine. But
No, but I get it if you want to be a doctor.
No, but I get
There's
what we're
difference between
talking
a
about.
doctor and a nurse.
No, but what I'm saying is this. I get it. He was saying, is there a clear path from when you
Yeah,
want
when
to
you
do
make
something,
deliberate moves
where you make deliberate
to
moves
end up
so
at a
I think a doctor is one of them because if you think about it, like you do all this stuff, like you know, sometimes the
Shit,
government
nigga, after 8 years,
sometimes
like, gotta
hold on,
be.
10 years some
Yeah.
because then you come back, the government tells you no, come back, come serve your whatever payback thing.
Yeah, whatever.
The
Yeah.
thing for 2 years and stuff, then you're, I guess, I don't know, qualified to be whatever. And then on top of the government says, okay, we'll hire you in whatever clinic, hospital, or whatever, such like that. So I think that one is a clear, it's a definitive thing. Or okay, if I just keep doing this, and I'm good at being a
I
doctor.
still stick by my abacus.
whatever,
If you're good at math, dog, you can end up
Banks are
being-
letting people go, Fix.
Because I don't know a lot of doctors that don't have jobs right now. I may be wrong. I could be
No,
wrong.
I'm with you. I
But-
actually think out of everything,
Like I was
that's
saying,
probably
that's if you get
the
to
most
the
legit.
doctor level. If you just end up being a male nurse, then you're just a nurse.
But Fix, this man said
But how
deliberate moves to become a doctor,
Doctor,
Yes.
not a healthcare professional.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Because there even some healthcare professionals that are unemployed.
Yeah. No,
But anyway, that's also because of the work environment. But anyway, that's a different story.
Yes.
But yeah, I do think if you're like really good at math, dog, you can end up being someone on the bench.
He's trolling. Now this is pure trolling.
Okay, I'm just bitter because I'm not good at math. Let's just put it that way.
The truth shall set you free.
Yeah, I'm free now.
Finally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, man. Well, I guess that's it for this week.
That's it. It was a good week. Let's see what happens next week. Oh, we're about to drop. Huh?
That's Manso this weekend.
Oh, fuck that.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about it just because it's happening and not because any of us are really about
it's just
that.
and it's cold. Like why?
How about those guys? Lift as they keep swinging, climb.
Like I said, guys, it's a wrap.
It's a race.
It's been a great week. It's been
No,
it's not.
come on, man. That's not funny, though.
It's funny to me.
Yeah, like last week, my joke
Yeah,
was
about you
funny.
because it's funny to me.
Yeah, so
we don't, yeah, no, I can't talk about the desert race. I've never been. I don't know what it's
I
about.
don't care to
understand
ever
the hype.
It's fine. Your life
yeah.
is so much better.
I don't care to
You
have
don't
never
listen out
been.
on a lot.
Have you been?
Yes.
How was it?
I think he likes the cold and he likes the dust.
He finessed his way.
I like the cold. I didn't like the dust that much. My two experiences were actually pretty okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, actually, no, they were great, actually. Funny enough, but I wouldn't go again. That was my...
They were great, but I wouldn't go again.
Yeah, man, I think there's...
So-
what else are you going to keep
So
doing?
that is like the worst, like
Yeah.
gentle put down ever.
No,
it's like telling a girl, oh, those dates are great, but I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Enough about that.
Yeah.
See you guys next
So
week.
clearly nobody cares about
That's
the
right.
race.
See,
So that's a wrap
oh,
from
our
the.
logo. Our logo is fine. We have a logo now.
There's no need to tell you what it's gonna be from episode 1 to the last
Oh,
one. Yeah.
But I have a logo. I don't
So
care.
yeah, that's
We got a logo.
the Semausu podcast, where you can find a little bit of everything that you
We
need.
in the house.
Okay, nigga, I'm trying to like
Oh, sorry.
do the thing, but anyway, it's fine.
The real fix.
I don't know what to say. We're done.